Yay.
It made me feel good.
Okay. As long as that worked for you. How we doing, guys?
A lot works for me.
Oh wow! Hey everybody. How we doing?
Great,
This is getting that sweet cold open time.
Oh yeah, doing good.
You know, because I'm editing the episodes again, so it's good. And silence.
Great.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
TGIF, everybody. TGIF.
TGIF.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is like the full house. There's gonna be like Family Matters after that, step by step.
This is
Boy
gonna
Meets
be
World.
very.
Teen Angel for like 2 seasons.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs.
Was Dinosaurs a TGIF?
That was TGIF.
Was it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Not the mama.
Yeah. Class. You know, everybody. It was a big time for foam latex dinosaur sitcoms.
Yeah.
There was that one. That was a big time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No one's disagreeing.
Yeah. No. All right. You know what? I don't want to confuse the people that are here for the show with us just bantering for like 5 more minutes. So I'm just going to assume we got something with that TGIF riff, and that's going to be the cold open, and we're going to start the show.
Okay. Sure.
Normally, we just sit up here and jabber on and on, but we want you guys to enjoy.
Yeah, I have another show after this too,
We
Jesse.
do.
So if we can wrap it up,
We do.
great.
Oh, this isn't a real verbose crowd. Like if we had some Jeff Browns here who reams of pages of content. You guys are tidy.
I don't know. Maybe not tonight.
Okay. Well, you're the only one not holding material. So that seems like an empty threat.
I wasn't
Carissa.
talking about myself. Mine is probably too tidy.
Okay. All right. Well, you get the extra slack cut for you in that you are replacing
I am.
a previously scheduled panelist.
Yeah. My name is actually Grant.
Yes. I could have rewritten the prompt page. It would have been literally changing 5 words, or probably 3. I don't know. There's not even that many individual, but I didn't.
No.
So
well,
see,
they already had theirs.
well, yeah,
so.
but see, it's re-empowering. You're taking over for a man, so it's just fuck that noise.
A straight white man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh,
Ugh.
the worst.
They're taking our job. I knew it.
Just the worst. Terrible time to be a straight white man. And it's about time, right? Right? Oh, no. All right, let's do the thing, shall we? That is not quite ready. Hi, online audience. Smooches, good to see you. Let's get into the program. Bob, we keeping an eye on the door? Is that what's going on there? All right.
Oh, same.
All right. Bob is...
Oh my God.
Bob,
Squirrel.
Oh,
Bob
they're
is
so
just,
cute.
just a newborn. It's all lights and colors with Bob.
This is squirrel mating season. if
Oh,
you didn't know.
shit.
Oh my God, I didn't know.
No wonder.
Early January is the yeah.
Yeah. So there's gonna be lots of squirrel babies.
Mm.
Yes. Yay!
You said like you were like a detective. Like I gotta follow this down.
Yeah.
Down the hole.
Every year I find more and more squirrel babies. I don't want to be on this beat, but that's where...
I want to be on that beat.
Well,
Be on the squirrel baby beat.
by the sound of it, doesn't sound like you want to. Because
Yeah, it's taking a toll on you.
If I got paid to go find baby squirrels, I mean.
don't the parents eat some of... I don't know. You know what?
No.
No, why
Pretty
would
sure
you
they
bring
do.
it up?
No, they're omnivores.
Yeah, meaning they eat all their children.
Oh jeez.
All right. On that wonderful note.
This is the 18th time you've been like, all right, it's time to start the show. We're not the problem, Jesse.
It's true enough. All right. Let's do the thing, shall we? I
Okay.
think so. Here we go.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and
caveat
likely
we
last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called
You settle down.
Stab.
In this swap meeting... Oh, shit! Oh, that threw me off. In this swap meeting episode of The Stab Show, Scene Kids' Carissa Edwards attempts to learn astral projection or lucid dreaming. One of them, the ancient scrolls weren't real clear. One Fall Improv's Alex Shewmaker calls in a favor from the world's greatest thief and is quickly reminded that they don't know each other. And quick, look, something Alex loves is gone. And hilarious improviser Chris Emery makes a daring escape from an awkward conversation by just staring intensely at the other person until one of them cries. All of this while me, your host, Jesse Jones, finally remembers his voicemail password after 5.5 years, only to have it painfully confirmed that he is precisely as popular as he thinks he is. All of this and so much more tonight on Stab. Now let's dive right into it with segment 1. It's reorganization. The beauty of reorganization, beyond its easily understandable simplicity and open world sandbox fuck-aroundness, is that the acronym I picked doesn't have to mean anything to us beyond something just catching me. Like GUID, GUID, or Globally Unique Identifier. I have literally no idea what that has to do with anything, aside from it being vaguely computery, but I was drawn to its guttural nonsense sound. GUID. It's just fun. It just feels right. So how about you do what I've already done and completely ignore whatever the hell GUID might already stand for, and instead give us what else GUID might stand for or represent to you, Carissa Edwards.
Yeah.
Let's hear your GUID.
Of course. So this is something that, you might say to a friend, someone that makes you feel good on the internet. GUID, gorgeously, undeniably, incredibly Doug. That is Doug. You might say someone even has big Doug energy. You might say they're giving Doug. Yes, Doug, like the name Doug. Short for Douglas, if you will. Okay? This is when, someone doesn't care about what other people think. Okay? They're just in their own lane. They are giving Doug. They're just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All right? Maybe they're dressed down and they're okay with that. And that inspires you.
Yeah.
And you're going to hit them with the GUID. Okay? Because they are gorgeously, undeniably, incredibly Doug.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Doug eats.
Yeah, he does.
I'd like to someday exude big Doug energy.
No one's stopping you. Only yourself.
I'm the only one in my way. I'm glad somebody had it. Thank you, Carissa.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Oh, thank you again. I'm hardly ever so welcome. Alex. Sorry. Alex. Let's hear your GUID.
All right. It's coming up on 3 years since the worst day of your life. You can't turn on the radio without thinking, but time that was. How will you ever get over the fact that Kid, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, The Game, and 50 Cent are no longer putting music out together? Well, get your vitamin C spiked with Branson Cognac because GUID, the G-Unit Information Database, is live. You will be popping them things all month long with their full discography, but that's not it. That's not all.
No.
It also includes song covers you may not have heard, like Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons singing I'm So Hood, or maybe you haven't heard the Looney Tunes legend Tweety Bird singing his own version of I Smell Pussy. The G-Unit has pulled out all the stops to get you so you can get into the GUID. Only $19.99 a month. Does not include the video of 50 Cent throwing out an opening pitch at the New York Mets game.
Yeah, no.
Full disclosure. Gotta have
God damn it, Alex.
GUID.
Yeah, no, we've got at least like 45 minutes of the show left, and I'm not going to be able to hear. I'm not going to be able to hear anything but I smell putty.
I did.
Yeah. 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 Thanks for that.
There you go. More than happy to do it. Yeah. Just my simple
Yeah, so good. Thank you, Alex. Hey, Chris. We've been forewarned about your GUID, so why not just do it anyway?
I, Reginald Farnsworth III, am writing this formal memo to the entirety of my housekeeping staff. Seeing as we are all adults, I entrust the following matter will be approached with the utmost maturity and professionalism. It has come to my attention that many of you are having difficulty with the way in which I handle my particular condition. As many of you know, my family's practice of inbreeding to keep our bloodline pure has also left me vulnerable to some unfortunate side effects. Of course, I'm referring to the fact that I soil myself when I ejaculate, and I ejaculate at the slightest stimulation. There have been many claims of nausea and a general sense of uneasiness when my shouts for constant cleanups echo through the corridors. So, from now on, we shall use a code. The next time I accidentally brush my crotch along the dining room table, resulting in a pantsload of jisms and feces, I will simply ring a bell and shout, "I've GUID myself!" GUID. G-U-I-D, which stands for a gentleman's underwear in distress. For instance, a dinner servant places a napkin on my lap, I GUID myself. I pass the statue of David in the East Wing, GUID myself. I catch a glimpse of two juicy apples side by side resembling bosoms or buttocks. Oops, I GUID myself. I hope you all find this new system acceptable, and I request that this memo be posted throughout the manor. Just be gentle when nailing the memos to the wall, as the pounding of a hammer will likely cause me to GUID myself.
I don't see what the problem was.
Did you GUID yourself?
Oh, I thank Christ every week that I have a podium before me to hide all the liquids and solids exiting my body.
Solids.
Well, yeah, you know, I ejaculate kidney stones.
Ow.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew.
Don't stand in front of me. It's a firing squad. It is just- no, sometimes one of my bowel movements will be solid. Carissa, if you must know.
I did need to know.
Okay, fine.
I did.
Let's meet these people. Hey, Carissa, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you,
Yeah,
Jesse?
I'm phantasmical. What are you up to? What sort of projects have Carissa Edwards amongst them?
I don't know. Every second Saturday,
Yeah.
I'm doing one fall
Mhm.
at 8. And then usually every other month, I do Seeing Kids at 9.
Yeah.
And I may be sometime in the near future be doing some Shark Sparksley.
Oh, nice. Yes. Yes.
So,
Our friend Sharks for Saturdays, 9 o'clock.
yeah.
Good. They're doing a lot of stuff over there.
So that's what Carissa's up to.
Well, good. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Everything good though? Otherwise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Awesome.
chilling.
Awesome. I'm not questioning. Are you sure? Things are good? Because that doesn't sound like you.
This is your intervention, all right? I brought strangers in.
What are we intervening?
We're, you let you decide that, all right? And then we'll go from there.
We're intervening, and Alex is intervening and saying, "Hi, Alex Shewmaker. How are you?"
Hey, I'm good.
Yeah, you are the host and producer of the aforementioned One Fall Improv around these parts.
Yeah, every second Saturday here at Stab, I pull clips from professional wrestling, not like actual matches, but just like weird things that have happened. Things that have happened in wrestling range from Terry Funk doing an interview with a horse's ass to an older woman giving birth to a hand to, just Macho Man
Everything
on
in
cocaine.
between.
Those are the three main.
Just a little
When I go
sprinkle
to
of
the
Randy
house,
in there every once in a while.
But yeah, every second Saturday I'll pull those clips and then have a group of improvisers. Carissa's one of those, and they have no idea what I've pulled, nor do they care about wrestling. So I show it to the audience as well as the cast for the first time, and we do improv scenes based on these weird wrestling moments.
Always a lot of fun. Second Saturdays, all improv, a big fun night as well.
It's great, very diverse formats of improv. Yeah,
Got some short, got some long, got some scene kids.
It's great.
Yeah,
I like it.
lots of fun. Always happy to have you, Alex. Chris Emery. Hi there. Hi. Just coming in full-on stepdad fit here. Yeah, cool stepdad though.
Yeah, cool stepdad.
Yeah. Sneaks you a sip of beer.
Yeah. He's got a weight bench in his garage.
Oh yeah. And he's had those posters since the 80s.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a little bush.
No, man, it was a different time, man.
Yeah, you had to work for your pussy.
Oh,
You had to hack through a jungle to find it.
You get down there and floss your teeth and give her a good time.
I love this discourse so much.
Oh, there's the girl here.
You know who really would have loved it? Grant Potter. That was for sure.
That was for Grant.
Classic
That's
Grant.
right. Yeah, we set that bit up for Grant. for sure.
Yeah. Chris, what are you up to lately?
Oh, I'm doing some comedy at a club that's not this club. But I fully support this club. Let's talk about this club a little bit. I love this club.
We don't have to.
Probably the best thing that's
They're already
ever
here.
happened at this club
Oh.
was when Jesse Jones, myself, and Jack Brown did a 3-person, 2-hour improv show with 0 intermission
It was
to an
classic.
audience of 4 people.
Yeah.
And
They got their goddamn money's worth.
they got their fucking money's worth. The door was locked, so they couldn't leave if they wanted to.
Yeah. That was on the ticket.
No, but I remember there was a nice mother and daughter here that they sat through the entire 2 hours of nonsense, and afterwards they genuinely looked us in the eyes and were like, "That was one of the best things we've ever seen in our life." So like we did a good job. I think I'm proud of that.
It was
the Licorice Boys.
The Licorice Boys. It was a show like no other.
Yeah, never done it again. Never want to.
I mean, if Jack lets me know he's in town, we can do
He's
it.
too famous now.
Yeah, he's a busy boy.
Yeah.
Well, always a pleasure to have you
same.
around these parts,
Same.
Christopher. Let's get back into the gosh darn thing. It's segment 2. It's Bootleg It. We all like to think we've got the next big, beloved, original idea that will forever immortalize us in the pantheon of the great creatives. But we all know that at best, we've just got a handful of kind of novel twists on already beloved ideas that just might get our foot in the door of the meat grinder of the entertainment industry. And we'd absolutely sacrifice that foot for our chance. So, in Bootleg It, you're tasked with taking these world-renowned, successful properties and giving us your dollar store, flea market, bargain bin, knockoff, counterfeit, or bootleg version of each of them. I don't know that I've watched any of these, but I just refreshed until I found some stuff that we hadn't done before. So we'll go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 times around, as we oft do in segments 2. Carissa, let's get us started bootlegging it. Let's hear your, let's hear your bootleg War of the Roses.
Yeah. just to be upfront, I recognize that this is a movie.
Yeah.
But I've never seen that movie.
That's about as far as I know.
And
it.
when I hear War of the Roses, what I think of is the radio show. Yeah. So this was inspired by the radio show War of the Roses, and it's not that funny. I'm not that proud of it, but let's.
Come on.
So the War of the Rose is a new rom-com TV show coming to streaming services next season. The main character, Rose, finds out her husband Mark is cheating on her after hearing him call a radio show and request a song for another woman. She then calls that same radio show to set her husband up and catch him in his lies when he sends roses to another woman. What the fuck? Now that she knows the truth, she has to start her life anew without Mark. But how could she possibly go on in the big city? That's where she lives.
Sure.
As a 40-something newly single woman with 2 young children. All that and more. And the new TV show, the War of the Rose.
Oh, see, there you go.
Thank you.
You just leave us.
Okay.
You leave us wanting to see that on our preferred streaming service. I don't know. What was that Paramount Plus?
I don't know what the movie was about. I don't know.
I don't. It's.
Danny DeVito directed it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like him.
I watched the trailer last night because I had not seen it either, and that's what I learned from the trailer.
Yeah.
Is everything like filmed up so you can?
Yes.
see it?
Everyone has double chins because they're like.
lot of low angle stuff. Alex, your bootleg War of the Roses. What have you?
Yeah, I realized with segment 2, I just kind of put like half baked ideas and not
kinda where they
really
go.
fully fleshed out. So
That works.
just let everybody know what's going on in my head when I should be working today. So for War of the Roses. All right, you and your girlfriends, they love to gossip, but why not do it in front of a barrel of cheap but hearty rosé wine? The more you drink, the more you trash talk. Topics include. Is Lindsay going to be a good mom? How many DUIs is too many DUIs? Should I be in a conservativeship? Find out when you buy the game War of the Rosés.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah.
See what you did there.
I believe the only answer to how many DUIs is too many is when they take your license.
That's true.
Game over.
I can get it back. I swear. I can get it back.
Doesn't mean you're not still gonna drive. We're not encouraging.
No.
Seeing how many DUIs you can get. So we won't bail you out. Chris, War of the Roses, your first one, the first time around 3. We get this thing. What's your War of the Roses bootleg?
This Saturday on pay-per-view. Get ready for the slugfest of the century when 2 aging, out-of-work actresses go toe-to-toe in a bout many boxing fans are calling unnecessary. Prepare your eyes for this spectacle when ex-talk show host and current lesbian Rosie O'Donnell throws down against 90s racial stereotype Rosie Perez. In what pay-per-view is calling the War of the Rosies.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Aha.
Let's none of us act like we're above forking out $39.95 for that. I just want to know the undercard. Oh, so much. Thank you. Second time around, let's get to it. Carissa, start us
me
off.
again.
Yes. That's
Okay.
how it goes. 1-1-1, 2-2-2.
I love
3
it.
times around. Let's hear your bootleg. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. There it is.
Gerald and Omar head for White Castle. This is a comic book about 2 hungry friends from Ontario, Canada, that just want to go to get dinner. Little do these friends know that just heading over to the burger joint will be an adventure to last a lifetime, as they traverse through that Canadian wilderness. This comic book is a fun tale of friendship that's packed full of kooky encounters with people like state troopers and the likes, suitable for all ages. Gerald and Omar head for White Castle. Thank you.
Nice. Oh, in my comic days, I was the pretentious guy that would order all the indie shit out of the catalog, and I absolutely would have bought that. Thank you, Chris. Just because, this is gonna be quirky. It's gonna be like a little indie film, and then I was insufferable. Alex, how there? How there? Hi there, Alex. Let's hear your Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle bootleg knockoff.
Again, another very half-baked idea
That's
here.
what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
I basically put down stone white people trying hot food. I'll let you do the A to B to C on that.
Sure.
But it's like Hot Ones, but cheaper. We found the hottest ghost peppers in all of North America and slap them on a wing. You have 1 week to film it and put it on TikTok and become instantly famous and then instantly unfamous. Stone white people try hot food. That's short and sweet.
Yeah.
I should have came back to these and then wrote more.
No, you know
but
that's literally all you need.
it's all,
I feel like there's something there.
Yeah. There's
Oh, so glad we never got into TikTok. Thank you, Alex. Hey, Chris. Let's get us through the second third of bootlegging with your bootleg, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
From the makers of Grand Theft Auto comes this summer's hottest new game, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Play with a friend and wander the virtual streets of New Jersey in search of a tasty little White Castle burger. And once you've eaten, do what all GTA gamers come to do. Kill and rob copious amounts of hookers. And don't worry, we make it super easy for you to get to White Castle, so you can spend all of your free time hunting down hookers and running them down with a car. You maybe thought it was weird that there was a video game just now coming out about a movie from 20 years ago, and you'd be right.
Yeah.
Rockstar Games is just looking for excuses to make young men brutalize NPC hookers. The world is horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just some social commentary
Sure.
right there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just putting a little microscope on, you know, the current state of.
Yeah. Just holding a mirror up to society.
Yeah,
Chris
that's
Emery.
what I'm here to do, man. Just like
You're not getting out of here unscathed.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Nobody's safe.
Thank you, Chris. Let's get through.
They get worse.
Oh.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I think I really popped with jisms and feces in pants.
It's often, in most situations, just downhill from there. All right, third time around. Let's get the last of our bootlegging started with you, Carissa. Let's hear your bootleg newsies.
News, please. It's a super fun new video game. You play as main character Jackie, horse girl Kelly, selling newspapers on the big streets of New Jersey with her friends. Throughout the game, you and your friends have to face many challenges and defeat many people in order to continue selling your newspapers on the streets of New Jersey. They want to bring you down. To win the game, you have to defeat the big boss, Poloster, and then you can sell newspapers forever and ever.
Oh.
The end.
Yay. Oh, it's a good thing print media will always survive. Forever and ever.
Always.
Forever and ever. Thank you, Carissa. Alex, bootleg newsies, go.
again half-baked idea. I'd hate to.
You're keeping us on task. You're keeping us on task.
Want to go ahead and bring everybody's
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said? Okay. You're fine.
So it's a musical about the kids forced to sell newspapers. Are keeping that in there.
Sure.
All right. It's during the Great Depression. Maybe you heard about it. And they realize that the newspaper is a very soft material that can be not only used to read the news, but once you're done with it, it could be toilet paper as well.
Sure.
Coming out this summer, Shitty Orphans.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah. Fuck those guys. Get a mom. I'm not the one that said it. Clearly, that was Alex.
You're right.
Shitty
I'll take
orphans. Chris, let's wrap up some bootlegging. Let's finish up our trip through cinema. Give us your bootleg newsies.
If you thought what Alex said was bad,
Oh, yay!
get ready for this trip. Did you hear? They finally remade the classic Disney musical Newsies. But this time, they did not sugarcoat the plight of the 19th century orphan. Oh no, this time they got real. And it's packed with all new songs. Songs like Incurable Rickets and Don't Buy Me Last Pape, Sir, for I Need It as a Blanket. Or the instant classic, My Parents Aren't Dead, They Just Sold Me for Tobacco. And who won't shed a tear during the ballad, My Teddy Bear is a Dead Plague Rat? What was that, Jesse? You want to hear more about the songs?
I do.
Well, okay.
Please.
How
It's
about-
not like I don't already know the songbook, but please.
How about this paper cut will surely be the end of me? Or the sensual pop rock tune, The Stud Who Coughs Up Blood. The real Newsies. Street urchins never look so pale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I felt like I walked so Chris could run. That was really
It was a nice transition.
there. Yeah.
We had to ramp up to it. We couldn't go from 0 to Chris's newsies. You had to be the intermediate step. So thank you, Alex.
I'm more than happy to do it.
Segment 3. We hurtle forward. It's closing arguments. Let's be honest for a second. The American legal system is a fucking carnival, and all the milk bottles are glued to the platform. I actually don't know what I just said, but it's kind of a homespun defensory that a good Southern lawyer would use to get his wild-eyed lunatic of a client sent free, then drink some moonshine sweet tea about it like they just did something worthwhile. The point is, I don't know the point anymore. So in closing arguments, you've been asked to deliver your closing arguments in defense of the following fairly indefensible things. That's not Grant. That's Carissa.
That's Carissa.
Carissa, let's hear your closing arguments in defense of factory farming.
Oh. As a vegetarian, I think it's great that I ended up with this one out of all people.
I don't think Grant is he? I'm not sure.
Fuck no, that dude loves chicken.
Yeah.
He's on that TB12 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, to sum up my argument, factory farming is efficient, cheap, and let's be honest, out of sight, out of mind. Some may argue for animal welfare, but it's all ending up in the same place anyway. We don't have to see the animal cruelty. We don't have to think about the animal cruelty, and we don't have animal rights. Some may argue that it pollutes the water, or maybe that it helps spread infections and viruses. But isn't that what water filters and vaccines are for? The bottom line is that animals need less land and can get larger faster, which means more food quicker and less money from us. Factory farming maximizes our efficiency and minimizes our costs. It's what's keeping people from going hungry. Thank you. Was that not funny enough?
I'm sorry I made you do that. I feel bad, but probably not as bad as a chicken nailed to the floor. So, points me.
It's all coming up, Jesse.
Thank you, Carissa, and I'm sorry, Carissa. Alex Shewmaker. Let's hear I mean, Alex finds this one just as deplorable, if it helps. Alex, let's hear your defense, your closing arguments in defense of movie spoilers.
Folks, let's face it. Life is just a dang disappointment. Why not get a little thrill? The role of the movie spoiler is twofold. Sure, you get the joy taken from somebody. That can be terrible. But the power you get from ruining a big blockbuster movie is priceless. Have you ever seen the movie Highlander? It's about a group of immortals that go around chopping each other's head off. FYI, McCoy kills Kurgan, and at the end, don't watch any other movies. Apparently, Sean Connery comes back, even though he got his head chopped off because of magic or some shit. That's a movie spoiler. Well, in the same vein of Highlander, when you spoil a movie for somebody, you take their power from them. You take their souls. You grow stronger with every spoiler until you feel like you're blackout drunk during the Golden Globes. Spoil as many movies as you can, folks.
All right. Ugh. It's good that you took that real strong stand of spoiling that 40-year-old movie that most people have not seen anyway or don't plan to. Oh, bold.
Very controversial, always on this show. Yeah,
same level of controversy as mine, I would say.
Same.
1A, 1B, yeah.
Now I can take Highlander off my queue. Thank you, Alex.
Jesse, you still get DVDs from Netflix, huh?
Yeah. I would. No, they ended that last year.
That was a joke.
But it was going until last year. Stephen Ferris was still getting them.
Oh, well, that checks out.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex. Hey, Chris. Let's wrap up some closing arguments with your defense, your closing arguments in defense of Valentine's Day expectations.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I would first like to ask all of you right now to look under your seats. Oh, wait. There's nothing there. Oh, some of you seem disappointed. But why? I didn't tell you there was anything under your chair. I merely asked you to look. And yet you thought that meant there was a special surprise waiting for you. That's what living in this society does to us, okay? Movies and television have brainwashed us into expecting certain things at certain times. It's your birthday. You should get a cake. It's Super Bowl Sunday. One of your friends should get a DUI. It's Valentine's Day. Your significant other should get you chocolates, some flowers, a teddy bear holding a heart, or, at the very least, anal. And it's not it's not our fault, okay? We're products of our environment. Heck, remember grade school? Even the smelly kid got a TMNT Valentine, for Christ's sake. And you're telling me that the person who you love and is supposed to love you back, the person who you share a marital bed with, can't be expected to get you a mother-flipping box of Whitman's Assorted? Or anal? What are we doing then? What does all this even mean? Some people say Valentine's Day is just another excuse for Hallmark to get greeting cards out, you know? But who cares? You think classic movies like Hot Frosty are going to pay for themselves? That money needs to come from somewhere. Or people say, like Alex says this all the time, I don't need a special occasion to buy my partner some candy. And I say, try eating a box of conversation hearts in August and see how your neighbors look at you. So stop being a Valentine's Grinch, huh? Suck it up and make some dinner reservations. Book a couples massage. Write a poem. Besides, what else is going on in February? Black History Month? That's a weird occasion to have anal. I rest my case.
I am legally obligated not to comment on that. So yes,
It's a weird occasion.
it's
Valentine's Day is an okay occasion to have anal. Any other thing is a weird occasion to have anal.
it's always a good occasion. Wait, what am I saying?
Did I just walk people?
Oopsies. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
no, she's getting home to have some anal. She was telling me.
It was enticing.
Yeah, she was telling me this was her romantic night, and you primed the pump. They're not getting out of the parking
You
lot.
know what? That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Whew. All right.
That'll be a nice Yelp review, I'm sure. That'll be a very...
You asked me to be on this show.
No, it's what happens when people just show up to a thing with no idea what it is.
I tried to tell them outside.
Yeah, he seemed to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
They seem to be enjoying it.
Coming in.
They're
Like,
just
it's a
ready to
podcast,
get
gets
down
mic it a little
to
rowdy,
it.
and-
They're ready to get down to it.
Well, they're actually really smart because it's going to get way better.
Or they just made the biggest mistake because
Oh,
would have gotten those juices flowing some more.
Mm-hmm.
Those anal juices? No, that's not
No
why.
one's going to find my last thing erotic.
All right. Well,
Right.
challenge accepted.
You know what? You don't know that. You know?
Yeah. All right.
but it was cool. Your parents went to the show. I mean,
Yeah,
that was
that was
nice.
I guess they had
Very
somewhere to be.
supportive, at least. You know?
They were enjoying it.
Yeah.
Whatever. And here's where the edit goes. Segment 4. Thank you guys. Well done. So good. So good. So good. They had to go outside. They were laughing so hard. So good. Segment 4 at Pseudo-Pharmacals. If there's one thing we at Stab love, it's drugs. If there's two things, if there's two things we at Stab love, it's 2 drugs. And so on and so forth. But that doesn't just mean the kind that make you hear color or believe that you're really interesting and talented. No. The ones that make our back stop hurting and that help us help us in our not having useful pancreases too. Those drugs. They're good food. So in Pseudo-Pharmacals, you've been asked to give us the descriptions of these 3 new mind and body altering pills, sprays, salves, or smokes hitting the markets and the streets. Yay, 3 drugs! It's the only opportunity I ever get to say salves. So that's why I do this segment. Carissa, let's hear the one you inherited. I did not give you this one. Carissa, let's hear about your new drug, Purple Nurples.
Purple Nurples. This is an all-new intimacy drug.
Oh.
It really just levels up your time in bed. It's very easy to use. You can get it over the counter. You simply choose a small purple pill shortly before you plan to get intimate, a couple minutes ahead of time.
Got it.
And you let that baby work its magic, okay? You'll be feeling tingly from your head to your butt to your toes. Kind of like how you feel when you smoke a cigarette after you've had a lot to drink, but all over, baby.
All right.
Our guarantee to you, Purple Nurples will have your nipples tingling within 60 seconds or less, or your money back.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
It was self-explanatory
Yeah,
to
no.
me.
More
I didn't
need not
a
be
lot.
said.
No.
Stop drilling. Already struck oil. So good.
I had less time than everyone else, okay?
Oh. You did great. Thank you. Alex, hey!
Right.
I don't know. I sort of went up your alley, but we'll see what we got. Yeah, right up your alley. like it's Valentine's Day. Alex, let's hear about your new drug, belly to back Sudafed.
All right. Hey, it's hey folks. It's that time of the season. The holidays are over, but the Cold and cough season is just getting warmed up. You have a big speech at your nephew's bris, but you're coughing and sneezing over each sentence. This is your big moment to impress the family and let your nephew. Yeah, you know what happens at a bris. You need relief, and you know you need it fast. Well, let me tell you something, brother. You took your vitamins and you said your prayers, and here comes a new take on modern medicine. Belly to Back Sudafed. Former pro wrestler turned part-time online accredited physician Jake the fucking Snake Roberts comes to your house, grabs a hold of you from behind, and throws that congestion out the window. This has been recommended by 4 out of 5 doctors. The 5th doctor is a wimp that's never felt the heat of battle. Check with your doctor if belly to back Sudafed's right for you. If he doesn't know what that is, give him a DDT, and he'll write a prescription for you in no time. Covered by most insurance.
Oh,
actually,
that's good.
yeah.
It's good to know.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Thank you, Alex. Well done. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Chris, person all the way over there gets the one that sounds like the commercials. So let's hear about your new drug. I always have to get a run up to it. Yeah. Let's hear about your new drug, Dyrixzynol.
How do you say it?
Today it's pronounced Dyrixzynol, but it might have been different when I said it when I first wrote it down. Dyrixzynol. Dyrixzynol, obviously.
Yeah, I might say Dyrixzynol.
Dyrixzynol.
Is that okay?
That works too.
Okay.
That works too.
I didn't know.
No wrong answers.
I never seen those letters connected to each other in a word.
Fair.
Okay.
Dyrixzynol.
Have you run out of new drugs to take? Try Dyrixzynol. Dyrixzynol. You know. It's a new drug you can take. In studies, the majority of people using Dyrixzynol say they're taking a drug. Dyrixzynol comes in a pill form that you take out of a pill bottle and is the leader in things that are drugs. Dyrixzynol is a drug that goes into your body and stays there until it doesn't. Don't take Dyrixzynol if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, living, or awake. Some side effects include drowsiness, headaches, ulcers, death, hysteria, Borat impressions, dry mouth, jazz hands, insomnia, erectile dysfunction, genital bleeding, and ghosts. Tell your doctor if you are experiencing Vincent Pricean macabre. Consult a priest before taking Dyrixzynol. Think thrice about taking Dyrixzynol if you're doing anal. Call back.
Yeah.
Take control of your drug taking with Dyrixzynol. No one really knows what Dyrixzynol is, but no one can legally say it's not a drug. Dyrixzynol, you know. It's Charlie Sheen's favorite drug.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't say it isn't. You don't know.
You don't fucking know.
Dyrixzynol.
You know.
It's in your grandma's medicine cabinet. Dyrixzynol. Sorry.
It's what really killed Prince.
Oh, no! Damn it. But, yeah. Segment 5. It's the last of the segments that we do in an evening. Just 5. No more, no less. It's Department of Tourism. Ever feel like you just want to get away from it all? Just pack your bag and throw a dart at a map and just flee from reality for a bit. Sure, we all have. Most of us are feeling exactly that right now and are only not doing so because we have to let people in for the 9 o'clock show. But how do you choose where to spend your escape times? Well, a tourism board, in theory, helps with that. We think. Otherwise, We've been doing this prompt wrong for 12 years. And so it goes in Department of Tourism, where you are the newly appointed tourism directors of the following places, and it's your job to convince us go-placers that yours is a place to which we should go, be it for a day, a weekend, or just maybe even set down whole-ass new routes. So, Carissa, tell us why we should want to visit Pokelahoma.
Y'all, you've got to make sure to come on down to Pokelahoma. It's like Oklahoma with a P. No, we've got lots of fun things for kids and adults alike. The whole family can start their day taking a trip down to one of the most famous landmarks, the Great Mount Forefinger, F-O-R-E. It's a beautiful sculpture on the side of a mountain that was created in honor of our forefathers' four fingers. You can take a lovely day hike through our succulent forest filled with prickly pear cacti, zebra plants, and other plants that love to poke as much as we do. And adults, you can end your day at my favorite local spot, the Poke Bar. Get yourself a Pokelahoma special. It's a drink that stings real good. I just can't wait for y'all to come down and visit. And remember, it's just like Oklahoma with a big old P, and that P is poking.
Yeah. Oh, Pokelahoma's got that big Doug energy. Boom! Boom! Boom!
Go back.
Oh, Carissa, thank you so much. Yeah, sure. How can people get more Carissa Edwards in their life should they choose such a thing?
Second Saturdays at Stab. I'll be here, 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Come on down.
Yeah, some first Saturdays.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe.
Well, good to have you, Carissa. Thank you for helping out and filling in here. Super appreciated. Hey, Alex.
Hey.
Hi there. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. Alex, let's hear about your place. Make us want to visit Chit-chat-istan.
All right. Are you unable to read body language? Do you find yourself not knowing when to end a conversation? Do you have trouble finding someone to talk about that obscure crime documentary about the astronaut that came back to Earth only to murder his neighbor's, his flat Earth neighbor's iguana? Oh man. There's a lot going on there. Well, we have a place for you, Chit-chat-istan, where you can talk to anyone about anything and they won't be mad at you. There are 3 levels. There's Small Talk City, where the hot item of the day and every day is, what's up with this weather? Then there's Medium Talk Town. Feel free to talk about your family, but let's not get into how Junior has a birthmark that looks like Gandhi on his butt. Oh, and then there's a place for everything. There's a place for those long talks, like you're back right out of high school in your friend's apartment that he can barely afford, in his back balcony patio. Oh boy, I'm jumping around.
It's in there. It's right there.
Yeah, yeah. You can talk about those philosophical topics when you were young, like your parents' first divorce, or you can't wait till you get that 50-cent raise at your fast food job, or how you should start a fight club so you can plug back into your animal self. All is fair game here in Chit-chat-istan. Chit-chat-istan. Yeah. We got there. We got to the finish line.
Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you. Hey, how can people get more Alex Shewmaker where they work and make?
Yeah, as Chris said, Wonderful Improv. Catch us on Instagram. I've been in this run of making goofy memes, but then inviting old wrestlers to collaborate, and sometimes they do, and then it gets posted on theirs, and then I just, oh man, I feel like a celebrity. It's great because Al Snow and Big Boss Man's daughter decided to collaborate with me. So, it's just basically, it's just a button. Yeah. Who's Al Snow? Do you know what's their?
I watched a docu-series about he does like his own little wrestling TV show in like Middle America, and it's really uplifting, and it's a great journey of him trying to uplift the rest of the community.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
It exists, Alex.
Any
If
other
you don't
questions,
know it, that's on
Alex?
you. That's on you. So good, Alex.
All right. Look,
Thanks.
I don't want anybody to know about wrestling. All right, that's my wheelhouse. All right.
Good to have you, Alex.
Yeah.
A
But yeah,
pleasure.
one fall,
Yeah.
second Saturdays here.
Second Saturdays. Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up, man?
Let's
wrap this shit up.
Before we loose you upon this, how can people enjoy more Chris Emery outside of the very specific confines of this episode of The Stab Show?
Well, based off of my performance tonight, I don't know if I want to share any of that information with anybody. But I will say that I stand by my art. I stand by my art.
Uh-huh.
And you can come see me in Sacramento most Fridays and Saturdays at, can I say it?
Yeah.
The Sacramento Comedy Spot.
Yeah.
But
there.
also, I upload one funny video every 3 years onto my Instagram. So follow Chris _so-freaking-humble_Emery on Instagram. I will give you one funny video every 3 years. That's the promise I make to each and every one of you.
He makes that commitment, so you make yours.
Yes, exactly.
You gotta stick with it. You will be rewarded. Chris, let's wrap up this episode of The Stab Show with your pitch for us to come and visit the Bubbalicious Islands.
Quick caveat is okay. Can we make it just Bubbalicious Island?
Oh,
not
it
make
can
it
just
blur?
be the Bubbalicious Island.
Thank you. That
Just
makes
the
this-
island of Bubbalicious.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
And this wasn't meant necessarily to be bubble like the gum, but Bubba, like the however you
Well,
perceive it.
just wait for it.
Let's see what we got.
That couple that was in the front's gonna really be pissed off they missed this.
Bubbalicious Island.
The courts have ordered the following disclosure read aloud before any Bubbalicious Island advertisements. The Bubbalicious Chewing Gum Company had zero knowledge that Bubbalicious Island was previously known as the notorious Epstein Island prior to its acquisition. Again, the Bubbalicious Chewing Gum Company was not made aware of the island's problematic past before it was purchased. Bubbalicious is in no way affiliated with Jeffrey Epstein or any of his colleagues. We apologize for any language in our advertisement suggesting otherwise. It was written before we were made aware of the Epstein Island connection.
And away we go.
This summer, take a trip to the land of pink. At Bubbalicious Island, there's something for the whole family to enjoy. Your kids won't stop blowing bubbles. They're gonna blow and blow until their cheeks hurt. Parents, don't worry. You're not gonna regret coming. Bubbalicious Island will help tap into your inner child hiding deep down. In fact, we specialize in hidden children. Your mouth will be watering once the soft pink goodness hits your lips. Alex, you like this, right? Alex Shewmaker, you're in on this, right?
I don't know.
Alex Shewmaker helped me write this, actually. Our island doesn't mind being covered in Sorry.
What?
Sorry. Our island doesn't mind being covered in gum.
Yeah.
We've got and when you're done chewing, just put that old piece of Bubbalicious wherever. Our island doesn't mind being covered in gum. We've got gum in our sheets, gum on the furniture, gum on the walls, gum everywhere. Okay, we hear it now. All right, let's shut it down. Let's shut it down.
They really missed out. And Stab is over. Thank you for joining us tonight. And of course, a special thank you to our amazing panel, Carissa Edwards, Alex Shewmaker, and Chris Emery. Interested in catching the Stab Show live as it happens? You can do that a couple ways. Either come on down to Stab Comedy Theater or tune in to Stab TV, both Friday nights at 7:30, and you did it! Or take the Stab Show with you wherever you go by just subscribing to the show via the podcast provider of your choice. Rate, review, and share every episode. Just do it for the fun of it. Why wouldn't you? It's only 430 of them, but unfortunately, that's all we've got for you tonight. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, reminding you that someone out there wishes you would call them. But that's kind of a lot. So how about you just split the difference and just send them a text? Go from there. Good night. Well
Thank
done.
you, Jesse.
Thank you, Jesse.
Chris. Thank you, guys. Oh, good stuff. One and all, and I mostly mean that. All right.
And when this one is heard, it'll be the last.
Oh, it would be, you'd be surprised. We've probably said worse stuff. But I don't know. All right, so we've got another show coming up in almost exactly a half hour. It's Spotlight Comedy. It's stand-up. If you want to stick around, you may. If you're done with us, check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events. I think I'm going to stop down the stream because you don't need a 30-minute pre-show. So we'll see you back here at 9 o'clock for Spotlight Comedy. See you then.